morning, student. Today we start a new chapter, sequence and series. So let us see first what is sequence. A sequence is a collection of numbers arranged in definite order and obtained in succession according to some definite rule. So let T1, T2, T3 up to so on Tn be any sequence where T1 is first term and T2 is second term. In general, Tn is nth term of sequence and this Tn is also called as general term of sequence. Now there are two types of sequence, finite sequence and infinite sequence. A sequence which contains finite number of terms is called finite sequence and a sequence contain infinite number of terms is called an infinite sequence. Now sequence follows some specific formula are called progression. So there are first progression, arithmetic progression. If for a sequence T1, T2 up to so on Tn, the difference Tn plus 1 minus Tn is constant for all n belongs to natural number, then it is called arithmetic progression. Here D is equal to common difference which is equal to Tn plus 1 minus Tn. Now to find n term of arithmetic progression, there is a formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, where A is called first term and D is common difference. Now to find sum of n terms, there is a formula Sn is equal to n by 2 2A plus n minus 1 into D. Otherwise, you can add T1 plus T2 up to so on Tn. The sum of first n terms is denoted by this Sn. Now next, geometric progression. So this is very important. On this progression, we have to solve some example. So what is geometric sequence? A sequence T1, T2, T3 up to so on Tn is called geometric progression if when Tn plus 1 upon Tn is constant. And it is this constant ratio is denoted by R. Now to find general term or nth term of GP, there are formula Tn is equal to A R raised to n minus 1, where A is first term and R is common difference of GP. Now there are some notes. So what is that note? Three numbers in GP can be write like that: A upon R, A into R. Four numbers in GP are A upon R cube, A upon R, A into R, AR cube. And five numbers in GP are A upon R square, A upon R, AR square. So these are the formulas which we have to use when we solve the exercise. So our first exercise 2.1 and there are some problems from exercise 2.1. So our first example is check whether the following sequence are GP. If so, write Tn. So here we have to check the given sequence is GP or not. So let first here T1 is equal to 2, T2 is equal to 6, T3 is equal to 18 and T4 is equal to 54 and so on. Okay. So what is formula? Tn plus 1 upon Tn is equal to R, means constant. So Tn plus 1 T2 upon T1 is equal to 6 upon 2, 3. T3 upon T2 is equal to 18 upon 6 is equal to 3. T4 upon T3 is equal to 54 upon 18 is equal to 3. Now you can observe that here the ratio of two consecutive terms is constant. Hence, given sequence is GP. The sequence is GP, so we have to find Tn. Therefore, Tn is equal to A r raised to n minus 1, where A is first term, so our first term is 2, so write here 2, r which is 3, so 3 raised to n minus 1. This is our Tn. Now next example, 7, 14, 21, 28. Here also we have to check that the given sequence is GP or not. So first here T1 is equal to 7, T2 equal to 14, T3 is equal to 21, T4 is equal to 28 and so on. Now check, T2 upon T1 is equal to 14 upon 7, which is equal to 2. Now T3 upon T2 is equal to 21 upon 14. So which is equal to 3 upon 2. And T4 upon T3, which is equal to 28 upon 21. So it is 4 upon 3. So you can observe that the ratio is not same. You can write T2 upon T1, which is not equal to T3 upon T2, which is not equal to T4 upon T3. And hence, given sequence is not a GP. Now next question, for the GP, if A is equal to 7 upon 243, R is equal to 3, then find T6. So first write given, A is equal to, R is equal to, and T6 is equal to, we have to find. So we know that formula, Tn is equal to A r raised to n minus 1. So put the value of n, which is 6, because we have to find 6. So T6 is equal to, value of A is 7 upon 243, value of R is 3, and n minus 1 means 6 minus 1. So it is 7 upon 243 into 3 raised to 5. So how to find 3 raised to 5? We know that 3 raised to 5 is 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So 3 into 3, 9. 9, 3, 27. 27 into 3, 81. And 81 into 3, 243. So instead of this, you can write here 7 upon 243 into 243. Now this 243 cancel, so it is 7. So our sixth term is 7. Now next example, if A is equal to 2 upon 3, T6 is equal to 162, then we have to find R, common ratio. So first write given, A is equal to 2 upon 3, A is equal to 2 upon 3, T6 is equal to 162, and we have to find R. So R is equal to 1. So we know that the formula, we know that Tn is equal to A r raised to n minus 1. So here T6 means n is equal to 6. So you can write here n is equal to 6. Okay. So therefore T6 is equal to 2 upon 3 into r raised to 6 minus 1. But we know that value of T6 is 162 and r raised to 6 minus 1 means 5. So therefore 162 into 3 upon 2 is equal to r raised to 5. 2 here 81 into 3, therefore 243 is equal to r raised to 5. But 243 means 3 raised to 5, which is equal to r raised to 5. So therefore r is equal to 3. So this is the value of r. Now next example, if for a sequence Tn 5 raised to n minus 3, 2 raised to n minus 3, show that this sequence is GP and find its first term and common ratio. So we know that a sequence Tn is GP if Tn plus 1 upon Tn is equal to constant for all n belongs to natural numbers. Okay. So here Tn is given. So what is Tn? Tn is equal to 5 raised to n minus 3 upon 2 raised to n minus 3. Therefore Tn plus 1 is equal to 5 raised to n plus 1 minus 3 upon 2 raised to n plus 1 minus 3, where n plus 1, so here also n plus 1, n plus 1. So we get 5 raised to n minus 2 upon 2 raised to n minus 2. So our Tn plus 1 is this. But we know that we have to find Tn plus 1 upon Tn is equal to what? So therefore Tn plus 1 upon Tn, which is equal to, so what is Tn plus 1? 5 raised to n minus 2 upon 2 raised to n minus 2 upon 5 raised to n minus 3 upon 2 raised to n minus 3. Now you can interchange it, Tn plus 1 upon Tn, which is equal to 5 raised to n minus 2 upon 2 raised to n minus 2 into 2 raised to n minus 3 upon 5 raised to n minus 3. This is by rule A upon B upon C upon D. So which is equal to A upon B into D upon C. This rule is used here. Now use laws of indices. So 5 raised to n minus 2, and here is also 5. So here minus n plus 3 upon 2 raised to n minus 2 as it is, and this is plus n. So it is minus n. This is minus 3, so it is plus 3. There is rule a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. Okay. Now calculate this plus n minus n get cancel. Minus 2 plus 3 plus 1. So 5 raised to 1 upon. This plus n minus n get cancel. Minus 2 plus 3, 2 raised to 1. So it is 5 upon 2. Means Tn plus 1 upon Tn. So which is constant for all n belongs to natural number. Therefore given sequence is GP and therefore r is equal to what? 5 upon 2, because we know that Tn plus 1 upon Tn is constant ratio which is denoted by r. Now we have to find T1, first term of Gp is given by, so our first term is A, which is equal to T1. So it is equal to 5 raised to 1 minus 3 upon 2 raised to 1 minus 2. 2 raised to 1 minus 3. Now this is 5 raised to minus 2 upon 2 raised to minus 2. So you can interchange 2 raised to plus 2 upon 5 raised to plus 2. So it is 4 upon 25. Therefore T1 is equal to 4 upon 25. Hence sequence is Gp with common ratio r is equal to 5 upon 2 and first term A is equal to 4 upon 25. Now our next example is find three numbers in Gp such that their sum is 21 and sum of their square is 189. So here we have to find three numbers. We have note in this note. What is that note? Three numbers in Gp are A upon R, A into R. So by assuming these three numbers is A upon R, A into R, we can solve our example. So let three numbers in Gp are A upon R, A into AR. Now there is condition, this three number in Gp such that their sum is 21. So according to condition, what is condition? Sum is 21. So here it is sum which is equal to 21. Now take A common. So here is 1 upon R plus 1 plus R which is equal to 21. Now this A divide here. So therefore 1 upon R plus 1 plus R. This A divide here. So it is 21 upon A. Now this 1 goes to this side, RHS side. So here 1 upon R plus R which is equal to 21 upon A minus 1. Now give it equation first. Also their sum of their square is 189. So also sum of their square means this. So square is A square upon R square plus A square plus A square R square which is equal to 189. Now in this way here A square is common. So this is A square into 1 upon R square plus 1 plus R square which is equal to 189. So therefore 1 upon R square plus 1 plus R square which is equal to 189 upon A square, and therefore take 1 on this side. So it is 189 A square minus 1. Okay. Now give it equation second. Now squaring equation first, we get So equation first, 1 upon r plus r whole square, which is equal to 21 upon a minus 1 whole square. Now this is a plus b whole square, and we know that the formula a square plus 2ab plus b square. So it is 1 upon r square plus 2 into r into 1 upon r plus r square, and here is also same 21,441 upon a square minus 2 into 21 upon a plus 1 square. So it is 1 upon r square plus r square plus 2, this r cancel, and here it is 441 upon a square minus 42 upon a plus 1 square is 1. Now you can observe that the value of 1 upon r square is 189 minus a square minus 189 upon a square minus 1. From equation 2 you can put here value 189 upon a square minus 1, which is equal to 441 upon a square minus 42 upon a plus 1 from second. And here is remaining plus 2. Okay. So 189 upon a square plus 1 is equal to 441 upon a square minus 42 plus 1. Now collect that all terms on one side. So we get 441 upon a square minus 42 upon a plus 1, and this term minus 189 upon a square minus 1, which is equal to 0. Okay. Now calculate 441 minus 189. So it is 252 upon a square minus 42 upon a, and this plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled, so we get equal to 0. Therefore 252 upon a square, which is equal to 42 upon a. Take this 42 on RHS side. This a square cancels, so therefore 252 upon a, which is equal to 42. So therefore 252 upon 42 is equal to a, and hence a is equal to 6. Now substitute a is equal to 6 in equation first. So substitute a is equal to 6 in equation first. We get 1 upon r plus r, which is equal to 21 upon 6 minus 1. So therefore this is 1 upon r plus r, 21 minus 6 upon 6. Also you can calculate 1 plus r square upon r. So it is 15 upon 6. Therefore 1 plus r square upon r, which is equal to 5 upon 2. Now cross multiply 2 into 1 plus r square, which is equal to 5 into r. Therefore 2 plus 2r square 5r. Take this 5r on this side. So 2r square minus 5r plus 2, which is equal to 0. 2 into 2 4. So 4 multiplier 4 into 1. These are the multipliers. Therefore 2r square minus 4r minus r plus 2, which is equal to 0. Therefore from this and this take 2r common, so it is r minus 2. Here minus 1 common, so it is r minus 2, which is equal to 0. That's why r minus 2 in one bracket and 2r minus 1 in second bracket. Therefore r minus 2 is equal to 0 or 2r minus 1, which is equal to 0. Therefore r is equal to 2 or r is equal to 1 upon 2. So over first three numbers a upon r, a into r. Therefore 3 numbers are a upon r, a into r. When r is equal to 2 and a is equal to 6, a upon r is equal to 6 upon 2, which is 3, a is 6 and a into r, so 2 into 6 is 12. And when r is equal to 1 by 2 and a is equal to 6, here we get two values of r, so we get three different numbers a upon r. So value of a is 6 upon 1 upon 2, which is equal to 12. Value of a is 6 and a into r is 1 by 2 into 6, so it is equal to 3. Therefore, three numbers are, what that three number? 3, 6, 12. 3, 6, 12 or 12, 6, 3. In this way, we find three numbers by finding the value of a and value of r. Now, our next example, find 5 numbers in GP such that their product is 1024 and fifth term is square of third term. So we have to find 5 numbers. Let us assume that 5 numbers. Let the 5 numbers are a upon r square, a upon r, a, ar, ar square. So according to given condition, so this r square cancel, r get cancel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a raised to 5 is equal to 1024. And we know that therefore a raised to 5 is equal to 4 raised to 5. Therefore a is equal to 4. Also from second condition, what is second condition? Fifth term is a square of third term. So what is fifth term? This fifth term ar square is a square of third term. The square of third term means a square. So this a and from this a cancels, so we get r square, which is equal to a. So r square is equal to 4. Therefore r is equal to what? Plus minus 2. While taking square root, we get plus minus 2. So when r is equal to 2 and a is equal to 4, 5 numbers a upon r square, which is equal to 4 upon 2 square, 4 upon 4, 1. A upon r, 4 upon 2, 2. A is equal to 4. Next, a into r. A into r is 2 into 4, which is equal to 8, and ar square, so it is 2, 4, 16, 32. Sorry, it is 16. And when r is equal to minus 2 and a is equal to 4, a upon r square, so a is 4 upon minus 2 square, which is 4 upon 4, 1. A upon r, 4 upon minus 2, which is equal to minus 2. A is equal to 4. A into R, which is equal to 4 into minus 2. So it is minus 8. A into R square. So 4 into minus 2 square. So 4 into 4, which is equal to 16. Hence, 5 numbers in GP are, what are that numbers? 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, or 1, minus 2, 4, minus 8, 16. This is 2, 1. So these are that 5 numbers 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, or 1, minus 2, 4, minus 8, 16. In this way, we can find here 5 numbers in GP with the help of A and R. Now next example, the number of bacteria in culture double every hour. If there were 50 bacteria originally in the culture, how many bacteria will be there at the end of 5th hour? So here we have to find bacteria after 5th hour. Originally our bacteria is 50 and it doubles every hour. So write the solution. Since the number of bacteria in a culture double every hour, and here 50 originally means our starting bacteria is 50, so A is equal to 50. Now we have to find R. So after 2 hours it becomes double, so 50 into 2, 100. That's why here 100 upon 50. So its ratio is 2. And we know that the formula Tn is equal to A R raised to n minus 1. But we have to find after 5th hour. So we take here T5. What is the value of A? Is 50. Value of R is 2. And here value of n is 5. So 5 minus 1. So 50 into 2 raised to 4. 50 into 16. So it is 800. T5 equal to 800. Hence, number of bacteria after 5th hour is 800. So this is the example which we can solve by geometric progression or by using the formula of geometric progression. But there is another way you can also solve by this. Suppose here it is given that initial term A is equal to 50. Okay. But it's double every hour. So after 1 hour it is 50 into 2, 100. Next 100 into 2, it is 200. Next 100 into 2, it is 400. And 400 into 2, it is 800. Means after 5 hours, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after 5 hours, this will become 800. So it is useful when you solve MCQ questions. and in this way here we can find number of bacteria by geometric progression. Now next example, a ball is dropped from height of 80 feet. The ball is such that it rebounds 3/4 of the height it has fallen. How high does the ball rebound on sixth bounce? And how high does the ball rebound on nth bounce? So here we have to find the height of ball at sixth bounce and at nth bounce. Clearly here given that the height of ball is from 80 feet and its rebound is 3/4. So let us start to solve the example. Given A is equal to 80 and R is equal to 3/4. So first height in the bounce. So first height of the ball is 80 into 3/4. This is the field where ball is dropped and this is the rebound of the ball. So first height in the bounce of the ball is 80 into 3/4. Now we have to find sixth bounce. So height in the sixth bounce is equal to. Now this is the first height, so remaining 5 heights. This is first, so write as it is. And now we have to only remaining 5 heights because it is first, so remaining 5 you have to calculate only rebounds. So rebounds is 3/4 raised to 5 because here it is first. So we get 80 into 3/4 raised to 6 means height in the sixth bounce is 80 into 3/4 raised to 6. So height in the nth bounce is 80 into 3/4 raised to n. So write height in the nth bounce is equal to 80 into 3/4 raised to n. So these are our nth bounce and this is our sixth bounce which we can calculate. So student, look at this. This is the first height of the ball. So it is 80 means it is feet into rebound. And here we calculate sixth bounce. So we take first bounce already and then remaining only rebounds because height is same for every bounce. So it is 80 into 3/4. This is first bounce and this is only rebounds which is 5. So 3/4 raised to 5. Then we can calculate 5 plus 1 which is 6. So 80 into 3/4 raised to 6. This is the height of sixth bounce and this is the height of nth bounce of the ball. Now there are some practice problems from exercise 2.1. So here first problem for the GP, if R is equal to 1/3 and A is equal to 9, then we have to find T7 by using geometric progression formula. Tn is equal to A R raised to n minus 1. You can easily find out it. And in next question, here we have to find first term, the value of A which is first term. Here also by using Tn is equal to AR raised to n minus 1 where value of n is 6. Next question, which term of GP 5, 25, 125, 625 up to so on is 5 raised to 10. So you can use here formula Tn is equal to AR raised to n minus 1. Then you get 5, the term 5 raised to 10. Then you have to only say that which term is 5 raised to 10. Now next question, find 4 numbers in GP such that sum of middle 2 numbers is 10 by 3 and their product is 1. So assume that these 3 numbers are a upon r cube, a upon r, ar cube. These 4 numbers are this, and then first condition, sum of middle 2 numbers is 10 by 3. So this middle 2 numbers, they are taking this sum, and second condition, their product is 1. So using these 2 condition, you can find 4 numbers. Next question is, mosquitoes are growing at a rate of 10% a year. If there were 200 mosquitoes in the beginning, write down the number of mosquitoes after 3 years, 10 years and 9 years. So student, here given that there were 200 mosquitoes in the beginning, so here A is equal to 200. Now here we have to find ratio. So there is rate is 10% in a year. So it is 1 plus 10 upon 100. So you can calculate 1 plus 1 by 10. So it is 11 by 10. So A is equal to 200 and R is equal to 11 by 10. You can calculate mosquitoes after 3 years, 10 years and 9 years. So these are your practice problems. You have to solve it. If any doubt, any queries, then you can call me. Thank you.